I pay a couple of girls to form interest in my mate. I got a mate who is little dirty now. To be honest, he got not a great looking block, but most importantly, has no experience with girls ever, which sucks as he is generally a great dude and maintain friendship with some girls, but he tend to friendzone himself before asking one out. He has suffered pretty hardcore anxiety and depression and hates going out. So this year on my birthday, one of the events he'll come out for cause he is a great block and know it mean a lot to me. I asked a couple of random girls if I could shout them a drink and they could just compliment my mate on something and have a small chat. No obligation to be anything but just polite and nice. And my lord, he has been a different dude ever since. His confidence has skyrocketed. He is even asking when we are going out next. If he ever finds out what I did, I genuinely think he will never leave the house again. There's one thing I want to tell you. Please don't ever let him know that you did this. Right? This is very important because you basically give him kind of like a magic sock that when he every time he wear it, he give so much confidence ever, right? So he's been going through depressed, his hardcore depression and a lot of anxiety, and that confidence boost is everything that he needed to feel confident. And I can totally relate to some of this because when I like went to a date right with the girl and I get rejected, I was very very miserable and I didn't really get something like this, right? I just kind of suffered, stay in the house for a year, didn't really go on another date, didn't really talk to people, just talk to my parents, and it was miserable. I sort of like, talk myself out, but it's really really hard to talk yourself out when you're in low confidence, right? So this is definitely a confidence boost that is rare. So OP is one of the good friends that is hard to find in life. Don't you guys agree? Because friends sometimes they'll stab you in the back, but other times friends they'll lift you up and guide you. And this is one of the friends, and it's only time that you can lie about it, right? You can lie to the friend that I didn't really pay the girls to tell you that, because it does offer benefit because he is getting all the boost that he needed, right? If this thing never happened, right, the friend just stay home, still never talk to any girls, he still be depressed, still stay home. But now he's in a complete different trajectory, right? He's going to the right path, and he might end up finding the right person because the vibe, your mental state is all that matters, right? If you have a sad mental state or you depressed, and then when you go on a date, all you talk about is how lonely you are, how depressed you are, what does the girl gonna think? The girl gonna think, hey, that guy have no future. That guy feel like he just miserable. Do I want to be with a guy that is like to be miserable, to be sad, always complain? No, you just gonna make the other girl life miserable too, but in a complete opposite way. The guy is confident, give compliments, and always kind of admires or talk about how great his life is or how he enjoy his life. Now the girl is interested, thinking about, hey, I could be with this guy. He can offer me a great place, a cozy home, and a stable job, and that gets like real, and that could be the only reason that he might actually find someone, right? And me, like my personal story, kind of like a personal confession. Like when I got rejected from one girl I really like, I just stayed at home and never did much until I went to a date with the second girl. Couple months, half more than half a year later, I went to a date and I still got rejected. But she gave me a lot of confidence because it didn't end it like I wanted, because she wanted to move, right? It's nothing that I did, and it gave me confidence that, hey, I think girls still like me. I think I still have hope. I talked myself out of it, and after another couple tries, I finally met my fiance because I never give up. I never really just let myself down, and I always told myself it was super hard because I really hope that I found someone like him where he kind of helped me. The OP kind of said something up for me or something and helped me get my confidence back. But there was no friend like that, like the OP. So I just kind of basically talked to myself about it and got myself out of it. And it took way longer than I wanted, but I finally talked myself out of it. And for the OP, the friend, right, he is like 30, right? He definitely needs somebody. And if he doesn't have enough confidence, how he gonna find somebody? And I'm glad like the actual friend is stepping in to help, because OP knows that he's a good guy and he wanted him to settle down, find a girl, find a lady, and get married, have kids and stuff. And that's the life. Like, you don't want to live lonely when you're 60 years old and walking in the street by yourself. You don't have anybody to care for you. You don't have anybody to talk to. It gets really lonely. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, you can have pets, but these pets will die too, and they don't really talk to you when you're sick. Who gonna buy you medicine? When you need someone to talk to, who gonna talk to you? When you want to celebrate, when you got a new job, who you gonna celebrate to, right? So you definitely want to find someone, and sometimes it's really hard in these kind of day and age, because if you go to Tinder, if you go to Hinge, all of them is guys, like 100 guys and 2 girls fighting for 2 girls, and majority of the girls are already taking around high school, right? So it's hard, like especially like if you have a lot of confidence, you can go like do what you call live compliment, where you just live go talk to the girls. That take a lot of confidence to talk to girls, right? And it sounds like he might have that confidence now, where he can just go to the street and talk to someone, because some other girls giving comment, that means more girls will like him, like he did. That's what he think, and that could change everything. He's not that attractive, but he got a great personality that could win the girls' heart, because girls, they don't really care about looks a lot. Like, if you got a good personality and you're funny, girls love it. When you are funny, girls love it. And how do you be funny? You gotta be confident about it too, right? So yeah, go for him. I think he's doing a good job on it. And let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the confession. If you want more of these confessions, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Calvin, and I see you guys next one.